Alrighty then, let's get started. How's it going? Our gamer, Lily, and Satellite. Come on in, y'all. I'm suddenly thinking a great emote for me would be some kind of Lunaeus Noom emote. Huh. You know, I kind of like that. I don't know if it would translate well. But I like that idea. Okay. I will think about that some more. But yeah, I need to do some more speedrun practice. Because I have submitted the Time Spinner New Game Plus speedrun to 2 marathons, both to Midwest Speedfest and to the GDQ hotfix for Trans Day of Visibility. Submissions for that close next week for the GDQ one. So still a ways before I find out if I get in that one. Hey, Escaron, welcome on in as well. So yeah. And it's been fun watching Baddie Mass Index start to pick this up again and trying to get a good run submitted for this too. It's kind of gotten me itching to do it some more as well. I'm feeling good about my time. Like I say it, I'm all the time, I'm very consistent at this run. I don't feel like there's a lot of room for improvement for me, but I'm very consistent at it, which is good. So let's just jump right in. It is very quiet for me. Did I post the Time Spinner Discord? I don't remember if I did. Controller? Cool. Controller just like got stuck there? That was neat. I did not. Okay, well. I'll do that now then, before I forget. Yeah, absolutely. You got less than a week to get your YAMLs in for the async in Mistaken's server. So I think a lot of people are still waiting. So, but we got quite a few. I got the first random failure on a test generation today. Where there's like just enough people and just enough weird settings where sometimes it just fails. That's a good sign. Yeah, it is. Like, which means it's popular enough. Whatever it did, I think it was with Urza's Link to the Past being unable to place like a key or something like that. It listed all of the unfilled locations, which was pretty early in the generation. So it listed almost every single location in the multi-world. So it just generated a 6.3 megabyte text file on my system. Oh, that's not even close. All right. So yeah, I need to clean up my logs folder. Because I assume Archipelago doesn't auto-prune their logs. Archipidal to see what happens. Ah! I don't think that's very interesting, but sure. Like, if you want something low stakes, honestly, Yacht Dice is really good. It is still something you play, but it can get kind of dicey. Yeah, it can. Hey, Jaded. Welcome on in. Yes, trans rights and trans lefts. Yeah, like, it's not that interesting because there's nothing blocking it. So, for something that we want to take a month-ish to complete, like, it can just finish day one. Oh, Yacht Dice is super easy. Well, actually, normally it would be super easy. Because I'm self-hosting, you actually have to download the source code and open the HTML file in your browser on your local machine, but even that's not that bad. And yeah, I have a bunch of AP worlds installed on my web server. I need to reboot it because I need to get everyone else's that submitted their games these last couple days listed up there too. So like, feel free to peruse that and use that to set up your YAMLs if you need to as well. It has the AP world for Time Spinner that has all of the actual options. So it has like Royal Roadblock and Lock Amadeus and stuff. Why did I open that chest? Rando brain. I run a large, like about month-ish async in another streamer's Discord. So not something for my personal community, but one mistaken He's a cool guy, and been doing that for a couple of years. Actually, Satellite, did you want to just give a shout out to Mistaken? Since you were here. I was not prepared. Thank you. What am I? Wrong loadout. Okay. Oh, shoutouts to Mistaken? Absolutely, that is true as well. Okay, can I... This doesn't work for me, but I saw this work for Betty. Alright. Like, it works in Aelana's tower because you go through the warp gate. So your scythe rings are always lined up perfectly. I don't think that's always lined up there. It worked that time, though. I wonder if plasma is faster there. I don't think it matters. But yeah, this will be the 16th large async I've run with these folks. Not enough height on that jump. Yeah, so it works here every time. And then I panic on that. I should have just used the light wall. I think the way Batty does that is much faster. That's slower. but that's not what he does. I don't know if I can do what he does at the top of Ilana's Tower controller. Like, consistently enough. Because I think he's turning around at a very specific point. Why can I not get that consistently? What am I doing wrong there now? That was slow. Bonked my... I lost my momentum a whole bunch of times there. I need to find out a consistent way to do that room. Yeah, that was not high enough. Okay. Ooh. That's a lot of time in this. Anytime I can get to the pause menu before the cutscene starts feels good. When picking up the first 2 gears. Actually, you do that before the 3rd gear too, don't you? That was not even close. But yeah, this is why we're using the pendulum. So I do not have to worry about my HP rapidly falling. The only spot that the Griffin is... Like, I think it's used because it's, like, special attack is a wide range. Gosh. The only spot that matters to me...
4 years if you kind of misread the second number.
Left, thank you very much for the 46-month resub. I greatly appreciate that. The only spot it matters for me is in the Metal Gear Solid room, like right before you go pick up the elevator key card. That attack clears out one of the Roomba cats on your way back out. Like, that's the only spot where the familiar matters, which is why I have it as a donation incentive in when I submit it to marathons usually, because it doesn't really matter. And sometimes the Griffin just doesn't do that attack because I probably messed something up earlier. So. You can deboost through Zarian. Yeah. I just don't like using the sprite because I have the sprite sound effect as one of my Twitch alerts. So, as my follow alert, actually, I think. So I just think someone is following me on Twitch every time I hear that sound. I have a Pavlovian response to it now. You stop using custom ringtones? Oh, I still use those. All right, still sub 21. Still got it. Thank you all for the exclamation points. Like, getting some golds even on my first run of the night is pretty good, so. But yeah, I think I still have Pokemon level up sound and the Mario coin ding as notifications on my phone, so. I think it's weird that I still have notifications on my phone. I know a lot of people just go like Rumble only or something. I'm gonna go grab another beverage. Not even gonna put it on BRB, and then we'll do another run. So I will be right back real quick. All right, I'm back. Fresh bubbly in hand. And let's do it again. Thank you, Sat. It's probably a tiny bit slower, but probably a little bit safer to not put the light wall in the floor like that. That room is surprisingly tight. Trying to do that, get time stop at the right time so you can bounce off the Shavur, not grab the ledge, and not pick up the memory. Like, I honestly shouldn't go for it, but if I get it, it feels good. Hey, Mikey, welcome on in. We are schmoobin'. Terrible sewers. This is another one of those runs where it's like, I'm noticing all of the tiny little mistakes I'm making, but most people probably can't even tell. Hey! Wef, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. Fire magic's greater than Hedgehog Alien. Hopefully you had a good time with your Jets of Time seed. We are just doing some more Time Spinner New Game Plus speedrun practice so that I am ready for both of the marathons that I submitted this run to. If we get accepted to one or either of them. Many seeds. Nice. I assume. I still haven't played Chrono Trigger. I know I need to. Frost Fatales? No, I did not submit this to Frost Fatales again. I don't think there's enough different with the run since I did it last year. But I did submit it to the GDQ hotfix that they're doing on the weekend of the Trans Day of Visibility. So that will be entirely trans streamers and commentators, preferably. That weekend. And then I also submitted it to Midwest Speedfest, so. Does the Griffin offer unique advantages or just aesthetics? I was just talking about this not that long ago. It matters the like giant special attack that it does matters in one location. In the Metal Gear Solid room where you go pick up the elevator keycard. The Griffin usually does an attack there that kills one of the enemies. That helps me a little bit. So it kind of matters at one small point. And besides that, it's aesthetics. Which is why I normally do it as, for other marathons I've submitted this for, I've done a donation incentive of choose the familiar. Because, like, if there is one Roomba cat in that room that I have to dodge, it's totally fine. Though when I did submit it to Frost Fatales, I can't remember if it won or if it was just in the lead, but the demon was in the lead as I was preparing to go live, and I realized I had not actually unlocked the demon in this save file. So I had to go like, where do you get that in vanilla? Let me go get that first. Yeah, it does not mean 100%. And this isn't actually my save file. This is a save file that was just posted on the speedrun.com leaderboards. So just because like it had the recommended loadout and everything. So like it actually doesn't even have like all of the orbs either, I don't think. Because you don't need them. I thought I was going to fall off that platform. The speedrun B password is for specifically New Game Plus. So it sets you at max level, sets your orbs at max level. And I think the familiars are at max level automatically for you as well. So Bodhi just implemented that for the speedrunners specifically. Yo, T-Base, how's it going? Yep, familiars are maxed out too, so that's why they also one-shot everything. Sprite heals for 240. Yeah. Downing the route boss. Oh. Well, hopefully you're having fun. It's Hades too. And yeah, Bodhi has been very receptive to the feedback. It's very nice to see, both for speedrunners and for randomizer players, making adjustments to the game well after release for the randomizer. There we go. That's what I want. Yes, it does help that Bodhi really likes the randomizer himself, and that he wants to implement a randomizer in the sequel too, so. Yeah, he does good in the tournaments, I think. I know he feels like conflicted about it, that like, oh, he's cheating or something, but no, like, he's just played the game a lot. But like, it's really cool that we get to have like Bodhi versus Yarno in the tournament and stuff. Like, that's neat. Secret win at race button. Yep. Yeah, the Time Spinner 2 development live streams have been great. I think I missed the last one, but it's been fun watching him do his work on the game, and I'm very excited for Time Spinner 2 whenever it comes out. That's closer to what I want. Why did I unpause there? It's not particularly good at the games. Interesting. I mean, I feel like for something like Dark Souls, you kind of just have to have faith in the player base as well. You know what you're designing, even if you can't execute it to the best of your abilities. But I think my splits in the lab are just effed. But, like, again, it doesn't really matter. Konami code was put in because the developers couldn't beat their own game. Probably, and, like, I would believe that. And that's fine. Like, developing a game and being good at a game are very different skills. We are on the wrong loadout. You do not have to let the cutscene play out, and it's a tiny bit faster if you can actually pause before the cutscene even starts. There's like a small frame. There's a small window where you can hit start when you pick up the gear before the cutscene starts. So that's the ideal thing. Oh, Rishia. But I'm usually jamming on start too much that even if I get it there, I end up pausing then unpausing. over the lore checks. Yeah, it's... like that. There we go. That's what we want. Yeah, it's a game to make sure I don't go out of my way and do randomizer checks as well. Like the number of times I have accidentally talked to Nell and she has given me the fire orb in speedruns is a lot. Ugh. Late, Rishia. Just glad you were here for it this time. You heard her. Yep. Tried to do another shade check last time. Yeah, as long as I can get a sub 21, I feel good. Like, it would probably be more than that in a marathon setting, but not by much. Oh. Thank you all for the exclamation points. Just checking something here. All right, let's do one more, and I'll probably take a short stand-up stretch break after that, but we can go again. That is the nice thing about the speedrun, is it is very quick as well, so I can get through them fast. I can get lots more reps in. Current Dean 100% speedrun is under 6 minutes. Nice. I don't know why I sometimes don't grab that Shabur. Is New Game Plus 100% a category? I don't think so, because it's like you have to grab like all of the familiars and everything. I think. Maybe not. You have to get all the orbs. You'd have to come up with like new rules. Which I'm not saying you can't, but like the existing 100% category rules would have to be changed. And like this game is not a popular speedrunning game anymore. The separate speedrunning Discord is very quiet. Yeah, there's pretty much just glitchless and unrestricted for any percent, New Game Plus. I think there are separate for 100% and True Ending, I think, are the 4 categories and the 2 dividers. So there's like 8 different speedruns for this, but if Batty ends up submitting a run of this category, it'll be like the first new run in like 7 or 8 months, I think. So. Me 10 months ago? Okay, yeah. And then there was someone I didn't recognize from France from like a year ago, I think. Yeah, Batty and like one other person are the only 2 people that run 100%. And I only run this category because it starts with Talaria, and I am not learning how to risky dash. And like, if I really wanted to, I could start picking up the glitches category, but like, I am just not consistent enough at all of the tricks I have to do for that. So I am currently satisfied with my speedrun in that category. This one, I feel like I could still get a PB potentially if I really grinded it out. I don't think I could get world record, but I'm still very happy with second place. I did not think I would ever even get this far, so. Friends is doing side quests. Yes, it is all the side quests, all the orbs, 100% map completion, and a couple other things. Suki, then me, and Bear Trap. All familiars, all bosses. Oh, right, yeah. Well, I guess all bosses and all familiars are kind of tied to each other, aren't they? But yeah, I'm very happy with my unrestricted run of this game, and I don't know if I will ever go back to that. Boot synthesizer percent. The one I had was actually like, the idea I had was get all of the achievements. So that would be a start on a regular save file and then go to New Game Plus. But I don't know. I don't think anyone else would want to do that. $15 orbs, 6 familiars, 11 memories, 11 letters, 14 downloads, all quests, 100% map completion. Yeah, 100% is a lot. Some of the achievements are weirdly hard. Oh yeah, like the... gosh, what is it called? The one to get an orb using time stop would be absolutely maddening. There's one good spot for that. And it is the Empire Orb, because it is in the same room as a save point. So you just have unlimited sand right there, and you can keep trying it over and over again. You could do glass pumpkin percent. That sounds awful. All right, got a little lucky with Scythe Ring there. Yeah, that felt really good. I'm not surprised that was a little bit of a time save. Nope, wrong warp gate. fact that I only lost like 2 seconds going to the wrong warp gate is actually kind of good. I need something to do while the time break cutscene is playing out. And if I light wall jail myself, it makes sure I'm on the right loadout for the pyramid. So there's a practical reason for that too. That's not the primary reason, but achievement nip. No nether shade. Dang. Right. Well, keep getting better tonight. Thank you all for the exclamation points. I'm going to take a short break, stand up, stretch, grab a new beverage, and I will run some ads to get rid of pre-roll. It'll be like 3 minutes. When I come back, we'll do 1 or 2 more of these tonight. So stick around. I will BRB. All right, I am back. And yeah, let's do at least one more of these tonight. Feeling good. Definitely getting the rust out. Still need to keep marathon practice in mind, aka no resets just because I flub something up. Like that. If I was grinding for a PB, I would reset, but like... I'm just trying to make sure I have the muscle memory.
Lavindle_Havoc just redeemed you a speedrun.
Havoc? What do you think I'm doing? Thank you for redeeming do a speed run. I guess we're doing 2 of these tonight. Not what I meant to do. You said you would reset? No, if I was going for a PB, I would reset there. But I'm trying to do marathon practice, aka don't reset, and just adapt to stuff if something goes wrong. Do you want me to do another one of these after this, or do you want me to just refund you your 20,000 channel points? Oh my gosh. Oh, looking at the point redeems. Okay. All right. Have a good night, Lily. Thank you for stopping by. And sleep tight. It was amusing. Absolutely. I will give you that. I forgot I turned on TTS for that too, absolutely. No one has redeemed that in a while. So. I forgot to grab a new beverage. Oh well. Oh, also forgot to split. I am jealous of the auto splitter. Not enough for me to like run the game on Windows or anything, but I am jealous. Hey, thank you for the follow. And thank you for the follow. Right. I don't think I need to jump over those. I don't know. I don't trust Scythe Ring. This is a little awkward light wall placement, but it was fine. I should be using Chaos Horns instead of Plasma to deal with that Giantess. Let's not flub this jump. There we go. Let's try something new here. I think that is faster. Yeah, I don't have to like turn around or anything. Like it's still... And I blanked on where I was going. I still have to pause a little bit to charge the second light wall, but yeah. I think Baddie Mass Index has the right idea there. I can just start getting through those vines consistently again. That would be nice. I don't know what I changed. Maybe start messing it up sometimes. How did I save time there? Whatever. Again, these splits are kind of a mess because they're done manually. Okay, that was too late. I think the first half was good, though. Wow. Just hit all the lasers. Time stop or pause too early. That was just a really bad spider hell. That was real bad menuing. And also just like, I tried something different with the Zarian fight and that threw me off too. Come on, it's not even a PB and I'm choking the pyramid. I was a little close on that light wall skip, but haven't missed one in a really long time. All right, all right. Fell apart a little bit at the end there, but not bad, not bad. I think I am going to call it there. Just wrap up stream here. Thank you all for the exclamation points. I will refund your 20,000 points. Havoc here. Feel free to redeem that at a later time if you want. Yeah, some good splits along the way. Pretty consistent. Like I said, that's what I want, is I want consistency for a marathon. I don't necessarily need to be grinding this out 24/7 for a PB or anything. And yeah, I'm happy with that. So And also, I just want to end stream so I can get back to playing modded Minecraft and losing hours of my life to that, which is a terrible idea that I started that up again. So yeah, let's see who is still streaming that we can drop you all off with a raid. Ooh. Rhythm Bastard is doing Cook Serve Delicious 3. I really liked Cook Serve Delicious 2, and I assume this is more of the same, but I want to check this out. So, let's go show him some love. Thank y'all for hanging out tonight. Thank you for the exclamation points, chilling in chat. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, Wef, for the raid. Thank you, Left, for the resub. I greatly appreciate all of the support. I will be back on Sunday. Yep, Sunday. Probably doing Time Spinner. Either more of this or just some randomizers, but it'll be something like that. And I hope to see you all there. And until then, stay safe, be kind to each other, and know that you are loved. Peace.